Another pretty shower. At least it's not... At least it's not raining dudes or gravel or... Ah ha 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 ha. Die. I'm gonna need a better sword as soon as I can find one or some other weapon, but... because this swings slowly. But, got one of them almost to the house. Yeah, I've got to move. I've got to move someplace else. I'll probably knock down the house and put something up closer to spawn now that I know what I know. Or I'll get strong enough to the point where it's not an issue. But, nap time, then we're going to drop to the bottom of the hill, and we need dirt. We've got dirt. We'll use this dirt that is not of this earth. Well, not of this particular earth, but is of a earth. An earth. A planety thing. It's that science. Ah, we are good with that science. Okay, we dropped off, and now we inch forward until we can see the nasty. There's the nasty. And we go too far forward and die. Got it. Okay, now, here's how we kill the nasty. We make a small hole and get ready to fire upwards. And we do this repeatedly. And if we time it right to where the bow just flashes, we get a bonus. Go. Go. I'm gonna run out of stamina, but it's not going anywhere. I can fire fast enough to keep its attention. Got it. And we get the Pleasant Stormkisser, which is a two-handed axe which has fire effects and swings super fast. It is... yeah, it's got double the damage per second of my current weapon and the same damage per swing. So now our next trick is to build a little staircase back up to the house. Also, I need to collect that iron. So we'll do that. Okay. So yeah, that is our... let me just build a staircase down and up. There. That should... okay, a little bit more. There, I should be able to get down without falling and getting hurt, and just to show you what the axe does. Okay, no, like, projectile effects, but it's got some nice fire, so it should add burning damage to whatever I do from here. So now that we are better armed, we are going to set out adventuring once again. We are going to find some of the... we're going to find more things to kill. There should, technically, as far as I know, only be one big bad like that per planet. And they are the quickest and simplest way to get... ah, I see coal. But let's test the new axe first. 2 hits. 2 hits and dead. It's a little bit short range compared to the sword, but again, killing things much quicker. This is a virtue. But yeah, there should only be one of those a planet. Should be a good source of weapons with elemental effects, like this one. And for now, we're going to stay near the surface and farm for minerals, because for one thing, if we get ourselves in trouble, we can just beam back to the ship if I'm fast enough. Which, no guarantees, but you know. There is another way to do it, which I have indulged in on my personal playthrough, which is you can save and quit. You can't beam back to the surface, but you can save and quit. So, it's a shame weapon axes can't also be used as forestry axes, but can't have everything. New kind of seed, probably. Might have gotten one of those before, hard to say. Copper. So yeah, armor and better equipment our first goal. Secondary goal, I would like a projectile weapon besides the bow. Something that fires a little quicker and a little stronger. This is possible, but it depends on the lay of the land. Again, things I have discovered. Pretty sure last time I found some... I think I found on my online, on my YouTube playthrough, an area that had a green underground area with lots of lava. I have found out what that is, and I've found out what to do about it, so if we find another one on this or any other nearby planets, I'll show you how it's done. But for now, resources. Ah, there's a rich vein of iron. That's good. Not my first choice, but again, take what you can get, especially in this case coal. And another thing that I forgot to mention is I found out that yes, you can place single blocks. All you have to do is hold shift before you click, and you will place or mine or otherwise target a single block instead of a 3x3 grid or 2x3 or whatever the exact numbers happen to be. I think it depends on where you put the cursor exactly. What are we? Avis Mingo and some extra plant fiber beside. I believe there's a recipe you can use with those, but I don't think I have it yet. And I do need to collect all the plant fibers I find too. More copper. More copper, more copper, more copper. If I can get copper, I can get armor. And if I can get armor, I can upgrade armor. I kind of like to approach things for YouTube clean, but it's not always possible for one and for another. There's also something to be said for knowing things. There really is. Okay. I shouldn't attack that. It's not hostile, but I thought I had accidentally hit it and burned it already, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to jump me. Not dump me. We're not dating, I don't think. Maybe for Bulbasaur anteaters or whatever that is, the courtship rituals involve setting each other on fire. I'm not judging. It is not my place to judge other cultures unless they do something really silly. That, of course, is subjective too, but, whatever. I may as well keep chopping this tree down. Again, more wood. The axe is, of course, faster because it's an axe, but... Iron. Iron and hostiles. Let's see if they notice me before I get this hacked up. Okay, yes, and as you can see, you do get raw alien meat just from attacking, too. It's just you're significantly more likely to get it when you use the bow. Which, if you're farming for burgers, is a great thing to know. Okay, I think I'll arch you unless you fly down in here. Okay, well, I'll leave you alone now, but I am going to go a little deeper into here, because I think I see some more metal. Just a little bit, some iron. I'll take it. And then I'll go back to the surface. And I'll take my torch with me, because, again, still gathering resources at this point. Need to be careful with them. Hello? Speaking of coal. Which we were not directly, but... And also, Istvan has told me that when you reach a certain point in the game, iron is no longer available, and you have to go back to earlier quadrants to, well, sectors, let's call them, because there's more than 4 of them, to get it. So, yeah. Hoard your iron. Chop. Chop. You're dead. Superior weaponry. Oh, wow. Good job of hiding there, jerks. You burned to death. I wish I got cooked meat when they burned to death, but, Moving on. Chop. Ow. You were harder to kill than you should have been. Now, I'll take my hand off the axe for a second. I want to pick my way down to that copper. Got it. Okay, now we're going to jump well past so we have some room to attack. And let's plant a torch for a second, because I believe I saw some coal down there. Yes, 1 piece, but we'll go for it. Cobblestone's good to have, too. Yeah, I've got to upgrade this axe, but that'll require silver, which I may have to go do some spelunking for. Okay, we'll use the flashlight for now. Going up. Okay. Up. Fall. Up. I should use the D-pad, it's more precise. Those things sound and act hostile. Let's see. No, you're not? Yes, you are. I'm dead, which is a shame. I just found a treasure chest. So of course I'm dead. I mean, you know, given. Oh well. Let's see, what did we lose? Probably just a third of my pixels, which is not a lot. I think it's a third to a minimum a loss of 100, but don't quote me. Let's see, I haven't found any decoratives. No. Because I wanted to show you something. I also found out, among other things, how the 3D printer works, but that can wait. First things first, let's get back to the house. Because I want to start what I have smelting, see if I can make any more armor. Okay, so, yeah, it takes about 3 swings to kill them. The burns will do it if I give them time to burn. But I don't always have the option. Sometimes you just we gotta hack things to bits. Istvan and I have remarked upon it before. One of the best things about playing video games is that it makes you sound psychotic. Sometimes you just have to hack things to bits. Wait a second. I see copper. Let's see. Oh, I now... and iron. Nice. Also, I now notice from watching this that I am exactly 4 pixels tall. Well, 4 blocks tall. Each block is significantly more than 1 pixels. Okay, the copper is more important, but the iron is not unimportant, so we'll grab it. Plus, you know, we're here. Okay, back to the axe. The axe is best. At least right now. There are far better weapons, of course, because we're just starting. Okay. Almost back to the house. Hooray. Come on up, evil fish thing.